Okay, guys, you guys are here. Let me know if you can hear me. If the sound is okay. I was trying to work on to get a perfection of the sound, so we won't have the same issue we had the previous time. Let me know if you guys can hear me, and if the sound is okay. Let me know. I'm just seeing you guys comments. So I think I can see comments from Facebook. I can see comments from YouTube as well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know. I'm trying to send out the links to um, the Telegram channel and also to the groups, our community groups as well. So those who want to join could like hop on. Okay, amazing, amazing. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm seeing our comments. I'm reading our comments, and good to know the sound is okay. And I hope the video is also okay as well. So let's get started. So I yesterday actually I tried doing a video, more like a personal video, and which I was to upload on our YouTube channel, based on what I promised us yesterday. But it turned out that something we had an issue. We had an issue. Like I talked for about 15 minutes after the recording. I checked later on that what's up. I was like, okay, let me about upload it, and I tested the video. I discovered that the sound was not actually didn't play out well. So when I saw that the sound didn't play out well, it didn't come out well. So I was like, okay, I had to like delete the video. And then since we intended going live today, I'm just going to teach what I was to upload on the YouTube channel. Previously, that was yesterday. I'm going to teach it like live, and those of us who are available at this particular moment or point in time, wherever we're connected in the world, can actually hop on to listing and also to be able to learn. And those who are unable to, who are available to connect with us right now, can actually refer to the YouTube channel, and from the YouTube channel they could actually get to watch the video and watch the recording on the channel. So by the way, if you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, do so. We started a new YouTube channel after the issue we had with the previous one, so you want to do so right away. So we're talking about Masternodes. We're talking about Masternodes. I believe everyone who is connected should know what Masternodes is, but there might be one or two persons who have no idea what Masternodes is. But we're talking about Masternodes, about how you can actually access Masternodes that are quite very expensive, which a normal layman will not be able to acquire or access. How someone who has little fund or less funds can actually acquire and access those master nodes. But I want to go down a bit of memory lane to help those of us who do not understand or know what a master node is, or who are just curious and the only thing they know, master node gives you money. But what is a master? Where did master node come from? Where did this word come from? Where did it stem out from? What does it mean? Now, basically, for you to understand what master node, we have to go back to like the origin of cryptocurrency that has to do with Bitcoin. Bitcoin was basically the first cryptocurrency that came into existence, and when Bitcoin came into existence, Bitcoin, just like every other currencies, has to be produced, and the production of cryptocurrencies is what we refer to as mining. So mining is the production of cryptocurrencies coming to existence through what we call mining, and we refer to Bitcoin like a digital gold. So just like raw materials, just like we have silver, just we have gold, and this actually mined. They are mined from the earth. They are mined from the earth, and that is basically what's similar to what Bitcoin is. But cryptocurrencies are being mined. So the question is, where are they being mined from? Where are they being mined from? Now, each cryptocurrency, which we refer to as layer one cryptocurrencies, actually have a form of blockchain, and that blockchain has a particular protocol by which which determines the way coins are being mined, or coins come in are being produced in that particular ecosystem, which we refer to as layer one right now. Now, Bitcoin started with a proof of work form of mining, and now this proof of work form of mining actually, it's I'm trying to get the best word to use. It's basically the way we which bitcoins come into existence, and this way is more which it combines of two things: in mathematical calculation, like a heightened deepened level of mathematical calculation, which is also combined with a hardware electricity. So hardware electricity combined with mathematical calculations is what forms this mining form of Bitcoin. That's proof of work. So proof of work is basically a combination of mathematical calculation, which is required to verify transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. And when these transactions are added, now each transaction that is occurred in the crypto world, each transaction occurred in the cryptocurrency world are stored in blocks of data. So when we say blockchain, we mean this. If I send a Bitcoin from Rwanda, I sent it to someone who is in Nigeria, or I sent it to someone who is in the UAE, or I send it to someone who is in Pakistan. If I send this to that person in cryptos, that is a block of data. And then somebody who is residing in the UK decides to send to me in Rwanda and does a transaction right now. If the person does a transaction and sends money in crypto, that is another block of data. Now, each of these forms a chain. So when this block of data, which is the block of transaction, connects to this block of transaction, and the other one connects, it becomes blockchain. Now, in each Okay, sorry. Someone says I should slow down a bit. Okay, let me slow down a bit now. This is it. When someone makes a transaction, another person makes a transaction, like 5 different persons scattered all over the world makes transactions. And these transactions are blocks of data combined together forms what we call blockchain. Now, the process by which these transactions are verified and which these transactions are confirmed on the blockchain is what we call mining. Now, a proof of work form of mining or proof of work form of blockchain, which is what empowers Bitcoin, involves mathematical calculations and hardware electricity. So it is stated that there are nodes connected all over the world. And what are nodes? Because nodes are basically servers. Just like the banks, in the bank we have units. Let's say we have in a country like Nigeria, there is the GT Bank. There is GT Bank in Nigeria, and we have various branches in Abuja, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt. We have these branches, and then in Rwanda, there is also branches. There are GTB branches in Rwanda. In Kigali here, there is GTB branches in the country. Now, so GTB operates in a lot of, not just Nigeria, in a couple of African countries. And this is the thing. Each bank or each branch of GTB can be referred to as a node or as a server that stores the transactions of people. Now, when Bitcoin came into existence, and from 2008 down to 2010 and down to 2009, 2010, 2014, people were mining Bitcoins with their laptop. So with your laptop, you can run the server of Bitcoin, a server of Bitcoin, or the blockchain of Bitcoin. You could run it with your laptop, and your laptop could provide that electrical power or the electricity that is needed to be able to engage in those calculations. So we refer to but right now it is not possible because you need we have guys using ASIC miners, and which I think people can order from Amazon and co to be able to engage in those minings, like trying to engage in those calculations and bring Bitcoin into existence. So we have people who are engaged in this hardware mining, and this requires a lot of electrical power, because the calculations that is done by these machines are what we call petahash, and petahash engages in 1,000 trillion calculations per second. 1 trillion, I think that's 1,000 trillion calculation per second. A petahash is 1,000 trillion calculation per second, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 1,000 trillion, and that means if you decide to run a petahash with your PC, it's going to fry your PC. Your PC will be fried. So it is almost nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible doing that. So that's why people are using hardware. So it becomes more difficult. Now, that is it for Bitcoin. That is the form of mining. And these servers, whether it was a laptop right before or now a machine, they are referred to as nodes. These are the nodes all over that contribute to the Bitcoin network and help these things come into existence. Now, by 2014, we had a new coin that came on the block, and this coin was called Dashcoin. When Dashcoin came on the block, it introduced a new model of mining, or a new model of blockchain, which is what we call the POS blockchain. And that was the proof of stake blockchain. The proof of stake blockchain states that there is no need trying to involve in time constraining calculations, there's no need trying to get hardware miners to engage in a lot of whatever that goes on behind the scenes on the blockchain to verify transactions. The proof of stake blockchain says all you just have to do is lock up your coins on on the server within a duration of time. And because you lock up your coins, those coins you lock up will provide the electrical or the power and the energy that the network needs, the bandwidth the network needs to mine new cryptocurrencies. So by just locking up your coins or locking up your tokens, it is going to provide the energy, the capacity, the bandwidth that the network or the blockchain needs to verify transactions. And when it verifies transactions, you get rewarded. So we say it's called staking reward. So when you stake your coins and you get reward, like this is basically where this is where the concept of decentralized finance came out. And like this DeFi didn't like become so prominent as until the summer of 2020. But before the summer of 2020, we had the only thing we just had was proof of stake form of blockchain, and Dashcoin was the first coin to bring it into existence. And that was why although it took Bitcoin a very long time to move to do like 10,000 to 20,000% gain, it took Dashcoin just within the space of 1 to 3 years to generate the kind of percentage rewards that it took Bitcoin about 5 to 10 years to be able to generate. It took Dashcoin a shorter amount of time because of this was a new model that came into existence. So, but Dashcoin did not just deal with a node system, a proof of stake form of method. It took the node concept, it introduced what we call masternodes. And these masternodes are like different persons. It's just let's just say they are like in every country where there is let's say the GT Bank is. In every African country we have GT Bank. In every African country we have GT Banks. There is a CBN. There is a central bank, sorry. There's a central bank in that country. Now, let's say a central bank or a lead bank for GTB. So Rwanda has a lead bank of GTB here, which is in Kigali. We have a central bank of GTB in Nigeria. We have a central bank and we also have the central bank of these countries, of each country and nations. Now, these are like the master nodes of these banks, the master node of this bank, the master node of this country. And the data of all the banks collated together comes in one. Now, in that same concept, in a proof of stake form of blockchain, where we have the masternodes. Not every blockchain, but we have those who have introduced the masternode concept, just like Dash. Now, in the masternode concept, it is stated that different persons combine their staking their coins, lock up their coins into a staking pool, and this pool generates the required amount of energy that the network demands to sustain the security of the network, by verifying transactions, and in doing so, spreading up the rewards for each transaction that is verified or engaged in that blockchain. The rewards are sent to the masternode participants. So people come together and have that masternode, and those masternode requires a large amount of money. Or should I let me put it this way: a large amount of the tokens. So when Dashcoin came, I think it required about 10,000 Dashcoins, or about 1,000 Dashcoins then, to actually run a Dashcoin masternode. A Dashcoin masternode required about 1,000 to about 10,000 Dash to run a masternode on Dashcoin as well. But this is the thing here: people who were able to key in on these very, very early, these people made a lot of money. Like, they did not just make money, they made what we call generational wealth, because till tomorrow they are making money out of the blockchain for life. I remember in the early days when we started teaching crypto from 2016, 2017, in those days, what we're teaching people, like, there are basically like 3 ways to become a billionaire, and we mentioned trading, then we'll mention we'll mention, I think, marketing or so, and then we'll mention mining. Mining was like the in thing in those days. Then it was like the number one major thing. Like, then before we started having by 2020 we now had a DeFi summer, and like DeFi brought a whole new level of crypto to the scene. Like a different, it just brought the reward or the efficacy, or basically what Web3 is all about. It brought it into fruition. And into existence. So that is basically what a masternode is. So now the question is, as of then, when the coin got launched, the tokens might be very, very cheap in value. They might be very, very cheap in price. They might not be very expensive as it is right now. They might not be that expensive. It might be was very, very, very cheap. But as because it over time, people are trying to get this Masternode, the price of the coin goes up in value. And now, the thing here is how many persons can actually afford a Dash Masternode right now. So let's say, I don't know how much Dash is right now, but we could check CoinGecko with my PC here. So we could go to CoinGecko and check what is showing. I don't know the price of Dash, but if anyone knows the price of Dash coin, please let me know on the comment section. It's going to ease our teaching. Let me know in the comment section while my PC is trying to load that up. And also, I would like to know if you guys are still hearing me. I want to know if the sound is still clear enough and you guys are hearing me. Let me know, please. I can see a number of persons who are connected on the channels, but I would love to know what you guys okay, cool. So I'm searching for Dash, but my I don't know, my stuff is messing me up. My PC is messing me up. Anyone knows the price of Dash coin? Dash DASH. Okay, it's now $69. So let's say $59. That's approximately $60. So let's use $60 times 1,000. That should be like $60,000. So it's gonna cost about $60,000 to run like just one Masternode on Dash. So these are like quite very, very expensive, very, very expensive. These are like expensive amounts. They are quite an expensive amount of money to be able to run these nodes or to run these stuffs. So, however, what I want to teach us is how you can engage what we call the concept of fractionalized masternodes. Now, the concept of fractionalized masternodes is what we refer to like a joint account, but this is run by trusted entities, and these trusted entities have run a large pool. Now, in this pool, instead of those who are unable to afford $60,000, for example, to run a Dash Masternode, or able to afford $20,000 to run a 6-coin Masternode, for example, even if they have as low as $100, they could also acquire a Masternode through fractionalized Masternode. Like, it's a whole new level of innovations. But this is the thing, you have to be careful, because I know after doing this video right now, as you guys are streaming, there's so many persons who are watching this session. We have people watching on Facebook, people watching on Twitter, people watching on Facebook and YouTube. Like we also have people watching on Twitter.tv. We have about 300% on Twitter.tv already. So I know this is going to go viral. Many persons are going to see this, and there are people who are innovators or developers listening to what is being taught right now. And the thing here is that there could always be copycats. There's some people who go copy this thing. So you want to be very, 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 very careful, very, very careful, and don't just jump on anything you see out there. So I just have to give that disclaimer. It's very, very important, so you don't lose your money. Yeah, but this is an amazing concept that has been, and I'll be showing us one of these platforms that's been like in a couple of years, like they've been for a couple of years now, and that offers this fractionalized Masternode service. So someone who can afford, let's say 20, currently I think to run a 6-coin Masternode is going to cost you about $20,000, and but with this platform I'm going to show you, you can, even with $100, you can have access to a Masternode server that's of $20,000, and also earn the same benefits people who have the amount of earning through the privilege of fractionalized Masternode. This is basically people, is what we call, let's say, is more like the concept of crowdfunding, like the various persons who do not have, like these people have different amount and they come together, but you do not know who that person is or who that person is. So the trust and the risk here is basically with the protocol. with a protocol you are risking your funds with. And that's why I say that I have to give out the disclaimer that you don't just want to jump on any form of protocol there is. You could lose your money if you do that. But I'm going to show us like one of the protocols that are very tested and trusted very well. Like so far, so good over the past couple of years. And personally, I have the Syscoin Masternodes. I have two Syscoin Masternodes, and getting a Syscoin Masternode requires you're going to cost you about 100,000 Syscoin. And I got Syscoin actually early, thanks to my mentor who encouraged me to get on that early, and we got in at a very very cheap price as well. So we didn't spend like I didn't spend like $20,000 to get one, or let's say $40,000 to get the two I have from it. I actually spent around 10,000, less than $10,000 or so as of the price of Syscoin when I got my both Masternodes as well. And guess the amazing thing, as long as Syscoin exists for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years, I just keep getting Syscoin every single day of my life, every single day of my life. And that's what generational wealth is all about, because when Syscoin went as high as $1.4, the worth of my masternodes grew from just less than around $5,000, which is what I acquired for a couple of years ago, was now went as high as $220,000, and that was the privilege of masternodes. So the privilege of masternodes is not a short-term thing. It's not like a short-term gamble thing. It's somebody who wants to be involved with a long-term mindset, and it's going to be profitable over a long term. So it's not like a quick cash grab kind of a thing. So you have to understand basically what it is very, very, very well. So then it's more like, instead of it's like a better version of when we say buying and holding a coin, because there are many people who are losing a lot of money trying to buy and hold a coin. There are many persons who are right that. And one thing you need to understand is these are not layer 2 platforms. They are not DeFi protocols. Take notes, because some people might want to compare this to the Luna. Luna is a DeFi platform, and the risk of DeFi is too much. The risk of decentralized finance is as high as the gains. Is as high as the gains. You can lose money in DeFi as fast as you can make money. So you need to understand that. So I'm not referring to DeFi. I'm referring to what has been on since like 2014 till date. So you get what I'm saying? And many OGs in the cryptocurrency space are literally like who engage in this form are literally minting a lot of money out of this sector. I want to know if what I'm saying makes so much sense. Like if it's bringing so much clarity to you, I want to know if it's making so much sense. And it will be my pleasure if you do me the honor of sharing this video to whosoever you think needs this video. Do a share. Let me know if it makes so much sense. I want to know in the comment section. If you also share the video, let me know in the comment section. If I see a couple of comments, we're going to pick up from wherever I stop. So let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm waiting for you guys. Let me know on the comment section. Okay, let me know in the comment section, fam. Okay, I'll be dropping okay, cool. Now, the platform we basically uh the platform that I'm using is Stake Cube, and I'm going to be sharing my screen so we could literally see and know. And I think there's also a link which I might also, maybe I'm going to drop it on the comment section for those who might need the link. So I'm going on the search, and I'm going to click on login, and okay, I think I have to add this to, can you guys see? Oh, this is not added yet. Okay. I think I just did that now. Okay, I think you guys can see now. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna drop my link on the on Facebook, on the channels, so those who want to like be practicalizing while I'm talking can actually on Facebook, on the channels, have that opportunity to do that. So I want to log in. I want to log into this. So I have actually forgotten my password, but let me look for it if I can get it. So I think I'm gonna like stop sharing so I could literally successfully get to um, put in the password, and then so I'm currently typing the password. And signing their stuff, so I'm gonna be logging in. So I was sharing my screen. I think I have to click on the share button again and then do the sharing. Okay, here we go. So this is the StakeCube wallet. This is the StakeCube wallet. And here we go. That's the StakeCube wallet. Now, if you sign up and let's say you create an account, I just shared my link for those who want to like get an account. If there's going to be reward for doing that, but so now when you have an account here, this is my account. There's nothing here. There's nothing here because I actually have like I don't really have a need for this. I don't really have a need for this, but so I'm literally just sharing this because I know there are people who needs this, and people who do not have the financial capacity to run Masternodes like I do. So this is for those who need this, and I'm also looking at setting up some Masternodes here with a lesser amount of money as well. So let's click on we click here. When you click here, you see there are various options. This is both StakeCube is both an exchange, a wallet, a node cube, like NFC, everything, academic, community, gaming, everything is here. Everything is here. But basically, we're not doing on StakeCube. Maybe I might do a video like covering how StakeCube works or so operates. I only used StakeCube a couple of times when I wanted to trade some coins as well. But when I saw this service, it was like an amazing one as well. And I shared it with a couple of friends who are using it as well, who do not have so much money. So you see here, shared masternode. Shared masternode is what we refer to as fractionalized masternode. You're going to click on shared masternode after you have an account on StakeCube. And you're going to see the top masternode. Of course, you won't see just any of these shit masternodes or DeFi masternodes that just came, let's say, last year or whatever, and people are currently shitting their pants because they are really, really down and losing a lot of money. You won't see that. You're going to see more of protocols that have been since like 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19, the OG protocol. And that's where we have StakeCube coin is here. So PIVX has been an old Dash is here. Bitcoin 2 is here. There is the Syscoin as well. StakeCube coin is the Syscoin, but Syscoin is basically like the major reason why we are doing this video and like sharing this right now. And so, you see here the masternodes, the shares that are available. So it's more like you are buying shares in a company. So that's basically what fractionalized masternode helps you to do. So I want to click on the Syscoin platform. So what you do is you create an account on StakeCube, and then when you create an account on StakeCube, you would want to actually you get an account on stake, and then you want to fund it with, let's say, the amount of Syscoin you have bought. And then when you fund it, you click on the shared masternode section. You move over to the masternode section, and then you look for this, and then you click here. Network is disturbing, but when you click there, You see here, they're saying to me that sorry, you do not have any shares, Syscoin shares available here. So you want to click on there, and then automatically you'll be prompted how many Syscoin do you have, and then you are going to be able to stake it. So, and then once you stake that, after the duration of within 24 to 48 hours, boom, you start earning rewards, same as someone who has actually bought a Syscoin with Masternodes with like $20,000 or so. You start earning rewards every single day. They're going to be in Syscoin tokens, and it might be small, little amount of cost. That is what Masternodes is all about, because you're earning from the blockchain transactions. And this is where Masternodes become very, very super profitable. It becomes super profitable when the it becomes super profitable when the network activity increases. So let's say there used to be 10,000 transactions in a particular network. When there are 10,000 transactions in a particular network, note that means there will be 10,000 rewards, node rewards in each transaction. Now, how much more when that network gets to like 100,000 transactions? The rewards are going to increase by 10 times in value. At the same time, with more people who are going to be keen on this, and more people who are going to be getting involved on this, the rewards are going to also like be splitted among them. So you want to like have that at the point of your mind. You want to like have that, and don't like that is very, very, very important as well. The more people know, just like when you have a farming or a staking pool, the more people rushing into the pool, the lesser profit in it, as well. I just posted the link on the YouTube and Facebook as well. So basically, that is all there is to setting up a Masternodes with a very lesser amount and having incredible gains from it. And I use Syscoin because Syscoin is like one of the major alphas we have, and I've been talking about as well. So if you you can always watch the recording on the YouTube channel and also share it to as many persons as possible. Over the course of the next 28 days, because we have like 2 days gone, I'll be posting a lot of content on our YouTube channel, because we know we are starting over the channel again, and I'll post a lot of content and informations like this, which you cannot just see anywhere else, is what I'm going to be teaching out to us. And all you want to do is see how you can leverage on maximizing the information being given to your personal benefits, and also sharing to those who will be needing these informations as well. Okay, guys, see you all later. And also, if you are subscribed on the CME newsletter, we sent out the first email. The first email was sent out today, and in that email, there is an ebook gift I give to every single person who is subscribed on how to trade the financial markets. I sent that ebook was written by one of the best in the trading industry. I sent it to us. You click the link on the email. I think it directs you to open an account on the platform, and then it takes you to download the email as well. And if you are connected to any of our platforms, just know that you are positioned and set to make the most and benefit the most out of their service and what is being taught as well. See you all later. Do have an amazing time. So expect more contents coming up over the YouTube channel. More content are going to be dropped on the YouTube channel. I might just like do it on my personal time, do a recording by myself, and then drop it on the YouTube channel as well. There's an amazing project I might also be covering that is actually going to be launching next month. They have been in the talks since last year, and currently already they are even listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and they have not even launched as well. There are top exchanges that are about to launch them as well, and I know it's going to do crazily well when it kicks off, like boom. And so I might cover it on time. I don't think there's anybody in the whole of YouTube that have covered it yet. So expect amazing content from me over the course of. So just stay connected to the channel. If you're connected on Telegram, YouTube, wherever you are, just stay connected. See you all later and have an amazing time, guys.